Understanding what you should expect when coming to the markets each day is actually an extremely important factor towards being or becoming a profitable trader. You shouldn't have the mindset of expecting a win or expecting to see the same setup as yesterday. You have to work with what the market is presenting you. You need to be able to recognize good and bad opportunities in the market and position yourself in a place where you can preserve your capital whilst also making a consistent game in the long term. And alongside this comes good risk management. This is what will keep you and your capital in a good state no matter what the market is presenting you with every day. And just think, if you can combine good risk management with the ability to just conclusively analyze the markets and determine the highest quality setups each day, you have now put yourself into a winning position every day that you come to the markets. Now, the markets are constantly providing opportunities every day. However, most people cannot differentiate whether this is an opportunity to be offensive or defensive. In my community, I've been making a point of using these defensive opportunities as a way to learn, a way to work on your trading that nobody really ever thinks to focus on, even if you know it's your weak point. Capital preservation, patience, and overall discipline. This is the most important part of trading. Your focus should not be on passing your funded or getting a payout. Focus on building good habits so you can discipline yourself into having that profitable mindset. Because if you are looking for those things, you're just looking to pass that challenge, you'll never build a consistent skill. You know, you might be thinking like, oh, I only need, 3% to pass this funded. But then you'll just start searching for opportunities in the market. And best believe, if you are searching for them, you will find them. But you need to be able to distinguish which setups you should and should not take no matter what the circumstances are. Whether that circumstance is your psychology being in a bad state, it could be questionable market conditions, we could be consolidating with no clear directional bias, we could have reached a key area that's starting reversal. But just do not trade until you know that you have the edge. If not, you might as well just be at the casino. Just a really boring casino in your room by yourself. And you need to realize that trading is not like a 9 to 5. You're not being paid to be at the market. It's not like an hourly wage. You're getting paid based on your own decision making. So don't be at the market all the time. In that case, you will find opportunities. And when you see that candle heavily reacting from that liquidity demand zone, best believe your FOMO having ass is about to take that trade. But until you know that, and you know how the market behaves, and that it's not going to give the same setup every day, and you won't win every day no matter what strategy you trade, you will not see any growth. Until you know how to position yourself no matter what the market is presenting you, it's going to be difficult to see consistent profitability as a trader. I actually think the majority of people go into trading each day with the sole intention of making money, right? That's not unusual to say. It's what I started off doing. I came to the markets each day with a simple thought of, let's get a win today. Now, obviously, it's okay to hope you get a win. You're not hoping you're going to get a loss, And it's okay to be happy when you do get a win. But that is as long as that does not change a single thing. You cannot let the fact that you just won that trade change anything. You cannot let the fact that you want to win a trade change anything. You can't let the thought of losing change anything, because you need to make this systematic. Nothing should change what setups you're taking, And I remember the person that I came into trading watching always had the mentality of, let's get a win today. I've heard that man say that so many times, and I remember I kind of adopted it myself for a bit. It was never, hopefully we get a good day in the market, or hopefully we learn something. It would always be, we will get a win today. I remember kind of choosing him as my mentor and coming to the markets every day. He would always be done for the day after getting a win, but after a loss, he would always take another trade, because his sole focus was to get a win. And this is like one of the biggest, most well-trusted Forex YouTubers out there. But since then, I've switched to a much more professional way of trading. I can really stand back, analyze my set of rules, find my bias, and more robotically trade. Whether I get a loss or a win, the result of what I'm going to do next will be the exact same. And if you come to the markets with the mindset of, I want to make money today, you will have put this psychological weight on your shoulder from telling yourself that that's your goal. And in the long run, it will do exactly the opposite. And if you're not trading for the long run, give up. There's literally no point if you don't have intention of doing this for, at least a few years. There's no such thing as just quickly doing Forex for like 6 months, making bare money from it and just leaving. That's not a thing. And just think, your success in trading is not determined by the number of green days you have. It's determined by your overall performance over, a month, a year, and how your equity curve looks over that time. Especially if you trade a strategy like mine, or you're in the Discord trading with me, we have a very high average and minimum risk to reward. Even if you have a win rate below 50%, you can still be extremely profitable. But if you're searching for a win every day, then you have the wrong idea of what it means to be a successful trader. Now, like I said, you need to have the exact same mindset whether you win or lose. And after this trade has been taken, no matter the result, you need to journal it. That's a fact. And at the end of the week, I want you to go through all the trades you took and ask questions. And if you won the trade, still consider this, because trades can luckily win all the time. And just because they luckily win all the time, that doesn't mean they're good. If you just back tested those setups, those low quality setups, then you probably would not come out with very good results. skills. So why are you bothering to take them? Winning off a low quality trade doesn't really mean anything because you need to be able to replicate this success consistently, and you can't do that if you're just taking shit setups. And with losses, I understand it might be demotivating to journal them. I say this all the time, but if you're still at the part of your trading where losses affect you, you might not want to journal them. You might just want to skim past it, just not think about it. But going back and taking responsibility for trades you shouldn't have taken is extremely important. That's just the learning process of trading. The learning process isn't just learning a strategy and then going to the markets and being profitable. You need to learn every day, especially if you're in the first year of trading. And through doing this, through journaling your trades and looking back at them, asking yourself questions, you'll notice more patterns than even before. You'll start to understand how the markets tend to move on each one of your pairs, and you'll know how to position yourself next time the markets are in similar conditions. Like I said, markets will be different every single day. However, they will be similar in how they move, absolutely. That's why strategies work. You'll see where investors seem to buy from the most, what areas seem to change market direction. You won't always be right, but that's the world of trading. We all take losses. I take many losses, but that shouldn't be the factor of why you take your next trade or why you don't take your next trade. Just because I've taken many losses in my time, that doesn't mean I'm a bad trader, because my equity curve is still majorly profitable. Your only reasoning to take a trade should be because you have conclusively analysed the market and your setup and it follows your plan. And as long as your plan has some validity to it, which I assume it does, and it's seen profitability over a long period of time, then it'll work, as long as you give it time and you actually just take those setups that you know work. Because if not, you're just gambling again. Patience is so important. So now you know what it takes to obtain a winner's mindset, the mind of a professional, the mind of a real investor. Do you still want to become a trader? If you don't really care to enhance your skills or build patience and discipline, then trading is not for you. If you think you can't cope with losses because maybe it hurts your ego and you don't want to accept that, then maybe trading isn't for you. But if you are willing to put in work for years to maximize your potential as a trader and genuinely work on all your skill sets, then go for it. Go all in. Because the sooner you learn this skill, the sooner you can reach freedom. That's financial freedom and freedom of your time. But you need to work on yourself, in and out of trading. Go to the gym. Eat good. Have kind of a plan for each day. Don't just let every day just be messy. And you will grow the mindset of a winner, of a profitable trader. And alongside it, your life in general will just be so much better. Imagine just having insane discipline and patience just throughout your life. This goes way beyond trading. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of this one. If you want to see how I trade, then feel free to join the Discord. You don't have to. It's just an option there. I've got lots of information on my YouTube for free. My Instagram's on screen. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.